Now, it could be that the map is actually really simple to get around, or it could be that the whole place is manipulating itself around you so that you only get where you need to go.
I think the general rule is unless it's like the older games where if you don't go the right path, it just resets.
Hmm.
That's basically it. If you don't go the correct path to get to Strauss's chambers, then you just wander around aimlessly. But if you're a Tremere, you can go and live in the Chantry.
So, can you move into the Malkavian Asylum?
Sadly, no. I think the options are, if you're Nosferatu, you get a place in the sewers. For Tremere, you get a part of the Chantry. Everyone else who isn't a massive dick to LaCroix during the game, possibly even then, you get a room in Adventure Towers.
Okay.
Now back to wandering the fuck around.
Hooray! We found the true calling of the game.
Actually, where's a manhole cover? Because there's maps down there. And sadly, these are not on every single alleyway. Fuck.
20 minutes, you'll have it all memorized and know where everything is and be complaining about how small this place is again.
Here we go.
So, being a computer guy, I've been watching visualizations of sorting algorithms recently, and I have to say that the radix sort is goddamn fucking magic.
You're a fan of that one, huh?
I can't even tell you what it's doing other than bullshit. Radix, counting, and gravity sort. When you want, it's like the other ones, you can see what it's doing. And then you get to those, and they just kind of do stuff.
Was that the one you were talking about when you posted that first sword video on Skype?
Yes.
Huh. Beating a few random rats.
It's like, merge sort, I understand. A quick sort, I understand. Counting sort. It's like, so what does counting sort do? Well, according to the visualization, it scans the list twice and then gets everything in the right place immediately. What? How? Why? Or then there's the gravity sort, which scans the list and then suddenly sorts itself, the entire thing at once, and somehow takes a million array accesses to do it.
So last round was number 9. We access from either at point H or I most easily. Okay. So now we just go to find access point H in here. There's E.
Goddamn fucking magic.
Oh, well, here's the door leads to our house over in Nosferatu. We're not even living in the Nosferatu Warrens. We're living in our own little apartment underneath the downtown sewers for Nosferatu at this point, or well, by end game. I suppose Gary couldn't find us any room at the Warren.
Well, with the Warren having to be, built into solid rock, there's limits to just how variable it can be at short notice.
Fucking really?
What did you do?
I didn't hit anything, and I got to a stop sign. No, you stop. No, you stop. Stop it.
Oh.
Stop. That is one of the most famous scenes in the game with Malkavians.
Where you have to stand and argue with a stop sign.
Yes. Is this the last round? Yes, it is.
Uh,
think in the apartment complex nearby, there is a TV we can talk to. What have I heard?
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town, poster child for Camarilla benevolence. What errand does the prince have you running today, boy?
The jester plays his little games, sends his pawn before him.
Jester? What the hell did you say?
Yes, we are Malkavian.
Malkavian, right?
Did the outfit not give it away? Crazy as hell, and the prince is bitch. Greetings, Helter Skelter.
Maybe you're
oh
not
my
as
god,
crazy
his
as
name
you.
is actually Skelter.
My name is Skelter. I do my part to keep California a free state for
Damn Malkavians and their goddamn insight.
It's the key of the numbers.
Go on up and see. You're free to do as you please here.
Free to do as I please in here. And hey, it's Jack.
Well, look who
Dun dun dun.
Guy who led us through the tutorial. Lady was sad and
Sure
beautiful.
was a stroll on the beach. So did you score a lot of skee-ball tickets down on the pier there?
No.
I can't imagine you
Just a
did.
simple no.
I'll be too busy getting pushed around by every vampire with a
Actually, I
weak
didn't go to the
seniority
pier
over
in
them,
Santa
am I
Monica.
right?
Probably should do that at some point.
That's usually the way the story
I think I can
goes.
progress a side quest through there.
When you were alive, huh? Don't it make you just want to rip somebody's spine out? What? Saying that's just me?
Not everybody is a Bruja, Jack. Or a former pirate.
Why? Planning on
No,
visiting?
to the Dane.
Oh, really?
That was my.
The sarcophagus. Did LaCroix tell you about the Ankaran sarcophagus?
Yes, he did tell me about the sarcophagus.
Yeah, well, maybe I should fill you in on the details.
It is
That
bad
sarcophagus
news.
is bad news. Kindred around the globe have been doing bad shit since it was discovered.
Oh. Is that? Kid around the globe been going batches since it was discovered. Could you ever seen the Week of Nightmares?
The word is there's an ancient...
I don't know what that is.
It's when the Ravnos Antediluvian was woken up and drove his chowder insane.
Ah.
So the Ravnos, the Illusionist clan, went batshit insane with deadly illusions around the globe, fed on each other, fed on random humans, wanton in a permanent frenzy.
This is why you don't mess with the antediluvians.
No!
Every religion has their own version. Kindred call it Gehenna.
Gehenna.
And the way they tell it, it starts when the ancients rise to devour their
The
children.
story that the Camarilla refused to acknowledge. Is it a real or
No one
wild
knows
tale?
for sure, really. That's just a word that's been handed down through the ages. The Camarilla denies these ancients exist.
Camarilla denies existence. Is there weight to these
I
words?
guess you're gonna be the one to find out. Hey, good luck. Try not to wake Grandpa Munster and kill the world, huh?
Grandpa Munster, really?
Yeah, this would probably be an antediluvian in there.
That is the theory. Also, Call of Duty pinball machine. That's just kind of a
Fuck.
thing. That's just a thing here. So we've back when it
So
wasn't, you know,
you-
the same thing over and over again. It was the early days of the
showed up.
game.
Yeah, but still, fucking Call of Duty in freaking god damn it. It's like, so what do people do in Vampire the Masquerade? Well, apparently they play a pinball machine about shooters. Fuck.
I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy from nowhere who came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind.
There's a reason Knight is in power in the Anarchs.
They sired more to
He's
carry
actually
out their
really
plans.
fucking smart
They're
for a
looking
Bruja.
power than those kindred sired for their own schemes and so
I think he
on.
has common
It
sense.
hurts my head just thinking about the mess.
which is sadly something you have to buy in the game. Prince is not the head vampire.
LaCroix? Shit. LaCroix's just the guy who backstabbed and wheeled and dealed his way into becoming king, son of a bitch.
Backstabbed and wheeled and dealed to become king of the Camarilla.
That's
That's basically been true. Aren't we all just one big happy family named Camarilla?
Them's fighting words.
Them's fighting words.
I won't make an example.
I'm young and stupid, so I won't be to make an example of.
Which is, of course, the biggest little horseshit a man ever heard.
Yeah, never say those to an anarch. Let me hear your
in the way
truth.
of this world during the Depression. Bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people.
Yes. How dare there be any kind of central government that isn't me?
All you can do is get a group of people together who
Friggin' rebel without a cause over here.
and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite.
So yeah, as a general, you know, the big guys in power came over, screwed everything else out. You know, they were untouched, and the little man was
What LA has been.
was in the,
Anarch-free state.
was in a bad place. Something along that lines.
The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the Anarchs, didn't.
And up until recently, the
Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left.
coastal region of California was anarch controlled. Then LaCroix came around. You and the Prince don't golf on the weekends?
LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla,
Camarillas,
stuck-up
like aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians.
The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn.
Basically, been true.
Yeah.
Are you the Prince of Thieves and are these your merry men?
Don't use me and Prince in the same sentence, Milk. I fought to keep LA free since I was embraced. Long time later, I'm one of the only ones left that hasn't bidded or switched sides. The most veteran soldier on the battlefield. I got their meeting right here.
Okay.
That's quite the brag.
He just pulled a gun.
Yeah.
I think he's close to frenzying.
You go on back to your tower. Say
Well,
what
keep
about
pissing him off and we'll find out.
There's a no-good, two-faced, backstabbing, would-be tyrant like that son of a bitch LaCroix. He and his Camarilla are on borrowed time. You tell him Nines Rodriguez said so.
Okay, so I pissed off the Bruja. Bad idea.
Okay, you pissed off the Bruja.
Now pissed off another one.
In here, Cammy?
Are you the damsel in
I'm
distress?
Damsel. Someone talking shit about me over in that ivory tower?
And her name actually is
I'll
Damsel.
kick their ass.
The only words spoke were in my head.
Lunatic. I'd give you a piece of my mind, seeing as how you're just another do-boy for the Camarilla. Shit. No amount of good sense penetrates that white noise you mouths call a brain, does it?
Something is plaguing
What?
you.
Weird you say that, yeah. You might say something is plaguing me.
Carried a plague bearer.
as a matter of fact.
So as you said, vampire are immune to disease.
Yes.
However, they can carry disease and pass it on to those they feed on.
This is why you brush your teeth.
We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. Enough get sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
Can we just shoot the dirty carry pigeon away?
Seen, old yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearers gotta be found and put down. If
I
the
put down.
Camarilla really gives
Camarilla gives a damn, they'll help us out. Or they'll just blame you.
One of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time he was here. Said he didn't get bit, but maybe you can get more info out of him. Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pop.
Well,
So
Paul
many
doesn't
been
talk, we gotta
dying
talk to the
lately that it takes
homeless.
the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
Thought I told you to get back to your tower. Run along. I think LaCroix's shoes need polished.